Hello there good people, what is up? Welcome, my name is Marco and I'm a full stack developer. Now, if you are new to JavaScript or even a bit more advanced, you surely encountered a concept that is fundamental in web development, and that is asynchronous code. JavaScript has had an evolution with its syntax from callbacks, where the level of nesting could really turn into something like hell, to the .then notation, which was much better, with now the async await syntax, which really gives asynchronous code the look and feel of synchronous code. Right, this is all fun and games, but what is asynchronous code? What is that for and how does it work? In today's video, I wanted to share my knowledge about this topic with one example that is very tasty: cooking carbonara. So hopefully at the end of this video you might know a bit more about asynchronous code, but you'll definitely know how to cook a proper Italian carbonara. Since we're programmers, let's start looking at some code. Okay, let's imagine I have my beautiful MakeCarbonara function, and inside I have all the different steps to make it. First you put the water to boil and a pinch of rock salt. Then it's time for the meat. Put the pan on the fire and then let it warm up for a little bit with some olive oil. And then put the bacon in. Ideally, you should use guanciale, which is the fatty fat of the pork, but regular pancetta is fine as well. Thanks. Next step on the line is the eggs. And pay attention, this is a crucial step, because you want your pasta to be creamy. As a rule of thumb, you should use 1 egg for each person. So if you want to cook for 2 eggs. And then salt and pepper, and don't go gentle on the pepper. And last, the cheese. This is important, this is what makes the cream. You can use either pecorino romano or Parmesan cheese. I go for the first one. Put a decent amount covering everything and then a bit more. And then whisk it.
Not this one.
In the meantime, the water boils, so let's put the pasta in.
Use spaghetti number 12 and just chuck them in the boiling water for 10 minutes. I said chuck them. No breaking, no nothing. It's not a debate. Do not break the spaghetti.
So the bacon should be ready, and nice and crispy, but not burnt. So, away from the fire and give it some rest.
10 minutes are gone, it's time to sieve the pasta. Now it comes the moment. Pasta, eggs, and then bacon. It's very important to stir it up a bit, to cook the egg, but not too much, you don't want it scrambled. And most importantly, the fire is off. Let the heat of the pasta do the job, and nothing else. It's ready!
Beautiful, now you know how to cook carbonara. Congratulations. However, what about asynchronous code? Well, if you noticed, in the process there are many steps and some of those are related, which means that the result of one is necessary to another one. For instance, the water boiling is a key condition before putting the pasta in, but not all of them. You don't need to wait for the water to boil to fry the bacon or prepare the eggs. And this is what asynchronous is. Many things can happen at the same time, so that even though I don't have the result I expect from this function, that is not blocking my code, my chain of events. When the function resolves its things, then it can go on and move to the next step in its chain. This example is very helpful, but there is a problem with the async await syntax. In this case, there are many asynchronous things here, and the await keyword basically forces the program to stop at each step and wait for its resolution. It sucks. It takes too long. This is why, in cases of multiple promises, I can use the Promise.all method, and everything will run at the same time. Everything gets thrown in, and nothing must wait for this or that. The process will be as slow as the slowest process, which in this case is the pasta. It's always the pasta. Well, now that we know all this, I think it's finally time to run our program and eat some fine carbonara. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a like and share, and I'll see you at the next one. As always, stay tuned for more.